We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland A's. It's A's Baseball, and it comes your way next. James Paxton gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box, Paul Molitor, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now here's the pitch. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, what we're seeing there is a team, Dero. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 9, Enos Slaughter.
At the plate, Enos Slaughter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's outside.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the fish.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ralph Kiner. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Newman brings it in, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Wes Myers is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
So digging in now, Chipper Jones. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Slaughter moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Gary Sheffield. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. One and one.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Two out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Willie Mays would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still no score. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got 5 base hits in 28 tries. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. First delivery to him on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
In now, Hanley Ramirez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Willie Mays.
Number 24.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. (3-1).
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Ready now, Eloy Jimenez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Myers is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He's set. The 3-1. Hopped up. Martinez shading to his right, and that's the third out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. With Merrifield next to hit, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
With Merrifield.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike. That's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Batting up.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Here's the pitch.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in to try it again, Paul Molitor. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Gomes leads off first with 1 away. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Swing and a liner. This one's down. It's the first hit for the O's, and it's going to be for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Into the box, Ina Slaughter, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Now the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got to count 2-2.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He's got that average up over 340 now. 15 long balls and 49 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now Edgar with a big swing as he lifts this one in the air out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
At the plate now, Ralph Kiner. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. (2-0) to the Baltimore left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle, and Trout has himself a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
So now to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And he is in there.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Stepping in now, Tim Anderson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mays is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Baltimore.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep in driving runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch on its way. Daniel Murphy is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The count now at 2-2. Pops this one up. Martinez in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground at first, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting
And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Chipper, a 36-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Kevin Newman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
2 balls, no.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Outside, 3-0 now. From the stretch. That one's in there. 3-1. And And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, Gary Sheffield. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. From the belt, kicks and deals. Two down, runners at first and second. Pops this one up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman.
In now for the O's, Whit Merrifield. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul Molitor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up. Maybe.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Strike taken up in the zone.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Ina Slaughter, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Edgar Martinez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Edgar Martinez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Willie Mays.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Now the pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. 3-2 to the A's center fielder.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Got him.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And there's ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
the 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip.
Nope.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Martinez has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The A's strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ralph Kiner.
Left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Drilled to the left side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Brown.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Mike Morin enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Into the box now, Mike Trout, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Morin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to third, fielded cleanly to second for 1, on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Standing in, Hanley Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Newman fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Orioles lead it 3-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jake McGee, the 6'4 southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Now the A's designated hitter, Daniel Murphy, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Daniel Murphy.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Merrifield scoops it up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The catcher, number 4, John Murphy.
Stepping into the box, Tom Murphy. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out. Ball 2. 2-0.
Two-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to left. Kiner's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Newman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1. So far this season, Newman carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. McGee comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Still down 3-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tim Anderson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. Ball one.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the sixth.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. As a look, now the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. From the stretch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Settling in now, Paul Molitor. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A ball and 2 strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Throw won't get him.
The right fielder.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Orioles settle for 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the A's nothing. At the plate, Gary Sheffield. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 2. Count 3-0.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
The 3-0. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Willie Mays. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. After the walk, a quick check on first. Don't want to forget about him. He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. 1-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's Merrifield. On to first, a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso. McGee's ready. Here's the delivery. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down 4-0. Digging in, Edgar Martinez, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Edgar Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Mays is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The batter, the left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
Standing in, Ralph Kiner, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
So stepping in, Mike Trout. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-0 pitch. Two out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're in front 4-0. Dominic Leone gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 53, Dominic.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Ready once again, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So now to the plate, Tom Murphy, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield picks it up. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They trail here 4-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Anderson.
To the plate now, Tim Anderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's number are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Austin Voth gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the
Number 50, Austin Voth.
With Merrifield next to bat, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. Newman onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jan Gomes.
Into the box now, Jan Gomes. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Striding in for Oakland, Chipper Jones. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Kevin Newman 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Pops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Sliced hard on the ground.
Merrifield brings it in.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 10, Gary Sheffield.
Striding in once again, Gary Sheffield. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to center field. Trout looks up.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. 29 home runs for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Jason Isringhausen enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Jason Isringhausen.
Next up for the A's, Willie Mays. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Slaughter has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Ninth inning straight ahead. It's the Orioles 4 and the A's 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Paul Molitor. Singled home run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High chopper to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 9, Enos Slaughter.
Digging in once again, Enos Slaughter. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses 2-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The next 3-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The next 3-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Edgar Martinez. Popped him up. Murphy is there. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it 4-1. Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
Striding into the box, Pete Alonso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Martinez is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
A 4-1 finish in the season.